Let's do some keep it or leave it. Keep it or leave it.
Look, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all just got finished. When I bought that SMR, y'all thought it was rented.
Ain't no way.
If you were a pimp, what would your name be?
Every event does not need a section. Keep it or leave it.
Keep it, agreed. Yeah.
People spend more time recording the vibe than actually enjoying it.
Yes. Leave it, but yes.
I just don't understand. Why would y'all let those niggas off the boat? And I don't even know what I was doing.
She don't know what she doing, but what I do know is the How'd I Get Here podcast, the podcast for positivity, progression, and finding your own path. What up, beautiful people, ugly ones too. It's your co-host, Mr. Brown, Broken Guapo, 10 toes down, big head up. We here with another dope episode for the fandom. What up?
Oh, is that the birds chirping?
What is that?
Sound like the birds chirping.
That's like an actual bird?
I would hope so.
Ash, have you tried the new McDonald's McFresher?
I didn't even know they had a refresher. It's kind of sad. I really can't eat too much from McDonald's. Like, I can really only have their fries and, like, their McFlurries. And their snack wraps. Their nuggets.
Trash.
They just hurt my stomach real bad.
Yo, is that bird in the fucking house?
Yeah, he right there. He's right there.
Bro.
I was like, are you unwell?
I can, like, hear it.
Yes, it's literally just right out the window.
No, that nigga's, like, there.
Yes, he's probably sitting on the ledge.
Bro, yeah, I wish y'all could hear this because this dude is, like, tweeting in my ear, bro. Crazy.
Wow.
Ain't it crazy how shit be? So I flush it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just leave that one there.
Okay.
I ain't nothing to say to that.
That was actually a Lil Wayne bar.
Yeah.
So when he says it, it's okay, but if I said it, I get a moment of silence, like people die. All right, go ahead, introduce yourself. She said we on a time crunch today. I'm gonna be on bullshit today.
That's fine.
Today's episode is gonna be fuck the community. Just kidding.
Wow.
We build the community.
Well, just know who to cut off, y'all.
Y'all could try and cancel me if you want. Tuh.
I mean, I don't think they don't have to try that hard.
Yeah,
You make it easy for them.
They gotta see this first to cancel us. Feel me? You just start saying some outlandish shit.
But anyways. Yeah, but what's going on, y'all? We're here on another beautiful Tuesday. As you see, I'm in the fuzzy chair. I'm in front of the mic. So you know why I'm here. Jacob, is there something you would like to say? You know, we don't have to do it, but I just assumed.
Since you insist.
I didn't insist.
No, because I was going to let it slide.
I was just very surprised that I got to actually introduce myself before you.
I was going to let it slide.
Is that part of you being on your bully today?
Yeah, because I was going to let it go since you wasn't entertained by it.
I mean,
but you know
I'm
what?
not, but you do it for the people, not for me.
I think it's funny that vegetables don't have phones. But guess what? An onion rings. I got one.
That's crazy.
An onion rings.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I don't really like onion rings.
Oh, you're crazy.
Am I?
Red Robin onion rings? Fire for that.
No.
Oh.
I'll do their bottomless fries, though.
Hey, my girl laughed. That's my girl.
I mean, that one was better. I'm getting there. You are. You know, practice makes perfect.
By the time we go viral, my jokes will be funny. People will laugh.
Will they?
I hope we go viral one day. I hope all this shit won't be for nothing. Like, I like spending time with y'all, but we gotta blow. Like a runny nose, feel me?
See what you did there.
I told you I'm on shit today. Like my,
Okay.
They are good.
I didn't really see that being the landing, but I see how you landed.
She just think I'm cute. That's all.
I think the jokes are hilarious. Don't let them mislead you.
Thank you, Journeys of Jay.
Hey man, she your number one fan. I support that.
I'm with it.
Everybody need a little support.
I think that brings us to our question of the day. So I had one that was a little more purposeful and meaningful.
Preguntas?
Yes, question of the day. Question of the day.
Preguntas.
But I got one based on the pre-recording conversation that we were having.
Pre-recording conversation we were having.
If you were a pimp, what would your name be?
Well, it can't be a pimp named Slickback.
Okay, so I'll make it easier. If you were a pimp, what would your name be? Or if you were a stripper, what would your name be?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I told you we coming with the fire today.
If I was a pimp...
I got mine.
Oh, you was already ready?
No, I looked at you and it came to my mind.
So I'm giving you influence of a pimp name?
So it's funny because I think my pimp name could also be my stripper name. Scarlet Knight.
Scarlet Knight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you know, like strippers, they have what is it? Their song. What would be your song then? Like, how am I gonna interest? Be like, all right, y'all, let's get ready for our next dancer of the night, Mr. Scarlet Knight.
So it would start off right, Scarlet Knight, and then it's gonna say, "Huh, what is it good?" And I'm gonna come out on some shit, right? Bow, bow, bust a couple poses, and then Dreams and Nightmares gonna come out. I also don't know what male strippers do. I've never seen one. I don't want to see one. I'm all set.
I mean, think of like Magic Mike.
I never seen it.
Oh, well.
How many? I was gonna say something. How many straight men have seen Magic Mike?
I don't know. Stats.
Where my man Joey at? Yeah, I don't. You know what? We gonna clip that. I'm not sure how many straight men have seen Magic Mike.
I just feel like regardless of whether you're straight or not, I feel like it'd just be how many people have seen it in general. Like, but you understand the reference of when you hear Magic Mike. And I feel like you don't have to also fully see the movie to know it's about male strippers.
I know it's about male strippers, but I don't know what male strippers dance to because I'm assuming they don't dance to the same booty clapping stuff that women strippers dance to.
I mean, sometimes
You've been to male strip clubs?
I haven't been to male strip clubs, but like I have seen male strippers.
Oh.
No, I have never. I don't think. Oh no, I was supposed to go to Magic Mike's when I was in ATL, but we didn't get out there.
ATL. Ooh, somebody's cooking corn. It's probably Drake because you know his album's coming out.
Iceman.
Cornball.
Okay, so I think my pimp name would be.
That shit fire.
Maybe I'll go with like Cash Daddy or something like that.
Ooh. Okay.
If I was a stripper, I don't know. That's a tough one. Cause I feel like I'm thinking
Cash galore.
I'm just thinking like I want like a fire ass song to be like the song that I dance to. Cause I'm just thinking like how you said. You would have that first song and then
like a mix into
the Dreams and Nightmare.
Turn up shit.
I don't know. I just feel like Dreams and Nightmare, like that's getting me hyped. Like about to go fuck shit up, not.
I don't know. Maybe I could
put $1 in somebody's.
Yeah, but it's about how I put my thing in your face to Dreams and Nightmares. Cause I'm getting hype and this shit just wiggling in your face like that. Bah, bah. You know?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This nigga in the chat talking to himself and shit, laughing.
Huggy.
Yeah.
I mean, now I understand why people call him Huggy.
He's never hugged me.
Well, clearly he wasn't doing hugging.
Hey, yo. But that brings us to on this day. On this day. Put my thing in your face of dreams and nightmares.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking about when the beat dropped.
Look. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all finished? When I bought that SMR, y'all thought it was rented.
Ain't no way with the hip thrust.
Yo.
Okay.
When I bought that SMR. Bro, I'm telling you. That shit. Fuck with me. I'll turn it into a thing.
All right, I don't gotta know your leg could go that high.
Go fuck around. See? Fuck around and smoke. Play with me if you want. Oh, Dom, you just missed me stripping.
I really do want to know, though, like, what are the workouts that male strippers are doing? Like, what workouts do you got to do to make sure, like, your hips be moving?
They probably do that thing with the belt where the weight is tied to it and they just do hula hoop workouts.
Hula hoop workouts?
Round 10.
You don't think they be doing, like, hip thrusts or, like,
Yeah,
with the bar and stuff?
They probably do all those workouts that the girls do to get the big booties.
A lot of them play flag football. How you know that?
Because he'd be out there like, fuck around, smoke. Oh, man.
Oh.
Who gave me a mic?
Well, in other news, you know, I was today years old when I found out Cardi B back with Steph. But apparently they never really broke up. We just all speculated that they broke up. So now she back with him.
What?
Yeah. Apparently they never declared they were on a break or they broke up. So I was like, so she was just mad at him? Because I'm confused.
I need receipts because I'm pretty sure she was on the grams talking about...
That's what I said. I was like trying to I was really looking today. I was like, I know she said it somewhere.
Something. She said some shit.
But apparently she, not necessarily her, but like everybody else is like, well, she never really fully said it. And you know, like, I mean, granted, yes, that is her baby daddy, but...
He's also 5 other girls' baby daddy.
Exactly. He still got like, I don't even know how many of the 9 babies that was born or supposed to be born. But you know,
She wasn't with him shooting in the gym. She wasn't with him by his side when the little chef lady was suing him and booing him. Because
she was on tour, getting her bread up.
I'm saying though, but she could have still supported him and stayed with him.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe they was doing something. I don't know. I love Cardi B down. I do. I'm just a little confused. Because to me, Steph a cornball.
Why is he a cornball?
I just feel like just the things that he does. I'm like, you just always end up in the limelight for the not right reasons. Yeah. And I just find it hard to... I find it hard to feel like you don't like not getting in trouble or like that negative attention.
Like you addicted to the bullshit.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, I know
so
a
I'm just
like that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And you know, them Pats always end up on the screen, so.
Bro, they coach?
Who?
I just wish it was a black man. Because it's crazy because you look at old boy at Michigan, but he was also threatening old girl.
But then I also heard something about, I guess, like, they were trying to get him out, so they, like, used her to, like, get him out.
Supposedly,
and, like,
she, like, recanted some of her stories.
Yeah, so now, like, the charges, I guess, are now in question with everything. But I'm like, that's crazy. But, yeah, so.
What else is going on, Ash?
Gotta be careful in this world. You know, the Knicks.
Boo!
The Knicks.
Boo!
That's all I gotta say.
Boo!
I'm sorry, Philly. I really am.
Bro, the Sixers need to fire Nick Nurse and trade away Joel Embiid.
So what you think, Like, do you think they're gonna try to do a clean sweep of the coaching staff?
Oh yes, they have to.
Okay.
They got to get rid of Nick Nurse because the way I see it, you got VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Two very young, high profile, high high caliber scoring, right? Two very good point guards.
Yeah.
That are both very young.
True.
And you got to build around them.
That's true.
And my boy was like, well,
because I'm like, Lowry on his way out.
Right.
Even though he's not staying in.
He'd be a cool little vet to keep around.
He would.
Cool little vet. And then the thing about Embiid, my boy was like, well, he's always injured. And I'm like, but so is Anthony Davis.
I was going to say, they're never, at least the times that I've decided to watch them, and that's no shade, they're never healthy.
That shit tastes good, bro.
Their depth does not reach on the bench. Like,
they had a squad if Embiid was injured. I mean, if Embiid wasn't injured.
Yeah.
Because that depth that had to fill in for him then didn't back supplement to like the depth that they needed. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
If I'm them, I get rid of Nick Nurse and I go trade Embiid, try to get another.
But who would pick Embiid up?
Bro, people have been trading for Anthony Davis for years.
I mean, yes.
And AD is arguably more injury prone than Embiid.
That's fair. I definitely feel like I blink and homeboy on the bench with the boo boo.
And Embiid's got an MVP under his belt. Like, he's true. Not a scrub. He's just always injured.
No. So that was not to be disrespectful to Embiid. Like, he is a good player.
No, but it's time to move on.
But I do feel like at some point, a lot of our male athletes have to be looking in the mirror and be like, maybe it might be time to hang this up. Mm-hmm. Because clearly your body, unless, like, because not everybody's doing what LeBron did and like really upkeep and put all of the energy and time into like keeping up to be able to play at the caliber that you need to play when you get up there.
See, but I also look at a guy like Zion Williamson, right?
Okay.
You have to do your part in the sports, right? To take care of your body.
Yep.
But then in addition to that, you also got to, I think, also look at the training staff. If I'm doing my part, at some point I got to look at the organization and be like, why am I always getting injured?
Right.
Whether it's minutes played, whether it's coaching staff, whether it's
your workout not hitting.
You get what I'm saying? Whether it's my diet, like if I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
So a guy like Joel Embiid who's always injured, there's no way that it's just like his build and his DNA. Granted, he is a 7'2".
Yeah.
You know, the bigger you are, the more prone you are to certain injuries.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, I'm getting injured every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Something got to give. Let me go somewhere else and try and figure this shit out.
I don't know, like, drink more milk, like, something. Add a little more protein scoop, something.
So I think the Sixers get rid of Embiid, when I say get rid of, you could get a good cash haul for him.
Right. Trade
a first round pick.
Trade him out.
And maybe 1 or 2 pieces to part with Edgecombe and Maxey. But the Sixers, bro, that sweep was bad.
Yeah, and it didn't help either, too, that I'm like, the Sixers and the Flyers both got knocked out in the same day.
Yeah, bro.
I was
it was not bad.
R.I.P. to Philly. But, you know, it be like that sometime.
Yeah.
It be like that sometime.
Anything else going on in the...
I mean, today is also National Nurses Day.
Okay.
Shout out to the nurses, the nurse baddies.
Yep. I didn't call them baddies.
Oh, I'm going to call all the nurses baddies.
Okay. Bet.
I know a few of them.
Bet.
You know who I'm talking about. Oh. But yeah, you know, just keeping up with the times. I've also been seeing some trends happening about they're calling 2026 the nostalgia year of 2016 because so many things from 2016 are coming back.
That hantavirus. Oh, no, that was 2020.
I didn't want to talk about that, but we could talk about that. I just don't understand. Why would y'all let those niggas off the boat?
Bro.
Like, why would you let them off the boat?
But not only that, why would you let them off the boat and let them freely travel?
Freely travel, go back to wherever they came from, knowing that this could potentially end up on a larger scale.
Yeah.
And we don't really have the backing as we used to because Frumpy decided to fire everybody because he hate people that are smart. So yeah, I mean, y'all stay safe out here. Be mindful. Keep up with your vitamins.
Wash
your
your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wipe your ass.
Because if you're not washing your hands,
I saw something though that was like,
nasty.
how was it that you had these people on a boat getting caught up with mice, but it's mice and rats in New York every day shitting people, and it hasn't happened in New York yet.
So that's what I was going to also say as like a little exit. It's also interesting too because I'm like, yeah, we have so many rat mice infested areas and we don't hear about any population of the virus accumulating yet. So some people have said like, you know, is it really real? Other folks have said, you know, like it is real, be cautious. Regardless of if it's real or not, we can't get into another panoramic, y'all. So
Not the pandemic.
like
I hate that we live in a society that we don't know what is real.
that's it's bad.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things that like almost all news, and even to a point, almost all social media is propaganda.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, you can't really believe in the news stations no more. I mean, but that's been for a while though.
Right.
But yeah, like between the propaganda, between what's fake news, what's real
The
news,
cover-ups,
like, and all of the AI like shifts of like people just creating stuff just to. At this point, rage baiting is like the new thing.
Facts.
Which is crazy because I'm like, why is that a thing for people? Like, why do you want to get people besides themselves over some stupid shit?
You know what I think would be one of the greatest...
Ooh.
Damn.
That was a little crazy.
One of the greatest... I don't know how to word this. Mm-hmm. But imagine if somebody just shut the internet off for 48 hours.
People would be deep fried, burnt to a crisp,
Like
unedibly cooked.
Like our cars, a lot of them run off, you know.
Oh, that is true.
Our phones, social media. Like, just imagine if somebody said no internet 48 hours.
I mean, I think it's definitely coming.
Something like that.
I feel like it.
I think you would see a side of people.
People would be so besides themselves.
People would be fried.
Like,
they wouldn't know what to do. And then
all the kids, they would go livid.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the kids. The kids could use it. It was
definitely they could use it, but like, how are they going to respond to not having access to it?
Well, that right there is the biggest thing, is access. I think that society and people think that we have access to so many things, but we really only have access what they allow us access to.
Oh, for sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, like there's still parameters to things. Like,
I want you to see this. I want.
Yeah.
That's what algorithms are. That's
like I think if people really had true access to all the things that are really out there, then we wouldn't have like the power dynamics that we have. Like the people who are like the utmost like in control, even when you think they're not in control, because they are silently like in the background just chilling, is because they know and understand what the magnitude of power that they have. It's like everybody's just kind of like a puppet to the puppeteer of this thing called life. Ooh.
I will drink to that. Very interesting.
Yeah, man.
Well, shit. You know, we're talking today, going into our topic a little bit. Are you living in your values or are you living in your fears? That is the overlying topic of today. Where do your fears stem from?
Definitely from some traumas in there.
Okay.
And I would say overall is just not wanting to end in a space or live a life that would feel like I'm missing something. Like, it would just feel incomplete.
So is fear a feeling or is fear an emotion?
Say that again.
Is fear a feeling or is fear an emotion?
Isn't that synonymous?
It can be, but I feel like
you feel emotions.
Right, but if I feel emotions, but to me the way I differentiate the two is I'm feeling something, right? I'm feeling I was going to say happy, sad, those are emotions. Feeling something is like it is directly I'm feeling this, whereas an emotion is an experience.
Okay, so like
if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Maybe I'm not articulating it.
I understand it a little bit better now. I think fear, to me, I think fear can be, it's an adverb. Like, it's an action, but it's also an adjective.
Okay.
Because, like, what you were saying about when it comes to, like, the feeling versus the experience, to me, I'm just like, fear can describe an action, like you're acting out of fear, but it's also describing, like, how you are feeling in that moment.
So, yes, because to that point, right?
Mm-hmm. We should do a dictionary time.
Rejection is the action.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Failure is the action. I'm not afraid of the feelings that come with rejection or failure. I'm afraid of failing. Yeah, I'm afraid of getting rejected.
Yeah, it's more so like you as in just like people in general
right,
are usually
right.
afraid of that feeling because the feeling causes discomfort. It disrupts it causes an imbalance.
So I guess that brings the question of, I would like to think values and your fears are antonyms, right? They're opposites. Or so now is like, which one is stronger than the other?
I was like, push your mic back a little.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Because if you're living in your values and your values are your principles, your values are your morals, right? That should always trump your fears.
Yes, but if you think about it, like when I also thinking about fear, I think about, you either have fight, you have flight, or you have like the submissive, where you just kind of like submit to like whatever's happening. And then I forget what the last one was, but that's what I think of, like when you're in that state of fear. Because you're either going to
sink or swim.
Yeah, like you're either going to like let shit just happen and take over you, or something in your brain tells you like, no, like I need to do the opposite. So I do think people try to live in their values and morals every day. However, I don't think that's always people's true reality.
So then what motivates you more, your values or your fears?
I think for me, like, fear is definitely fear is a driving factor for me. However, I do not let fear consume me, because there are people who also live heavily in fear, where they're also too afraid to even try or do anything because they're so scared.
Okay, but is it fear can also be a motivator?
Yeah, I think like.
So is it then such a bad thing to live in your fear?
No, I think everything has to have a balance. Like, you can't live in too much fear, but I think some fear is good. I think some fear, if people are afraid of something, then I feel like, I don't want to say people who aren't afraid are inhumane, but like, I think that slight sense of question of just like, ooh.
What if?
Yeah, like I feel like that kind of, I think that is part of like regulation, emotional regulation, because when people don't have that hesitancy, I feel like we gotta talk about that.
So it makes me think, right? There's the saying that like all geniuses and all successful people are slightly delusional, right? And when you are embarking on a journey, you have this thought that nothing can stop you, right? That whatever happens is supposed to happen. And on top of that, I am where I'm supposed to be in. Wherever I'm going to reach my end goal, not just my end destination, because I don't think the destination and the goal are always the same place, but I'm going to reach my end goal, right?
Right.
So it takes me to a place like when I was playing soccer, I moved from state to state, country to country, right? And I never knew what was going to be there when I got there. But I always knew the one thing that I was going to do was play soccer.
Right, that was your constant.
That was the constant, right? No matter what, I was in Croatia, bro. I remember before I left, my mom was asking my uncle, because before I moved to Croatia, I couldn't even point to Croatia on the map. Feel me? So my mom was like, yo, what's going on over there? Like, what is that country like? Like, are there wars in that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just knew I was going to play soccer.
Right.
Because all those other fears, could they exist? Yeah, but to me, none of that mattered. But
I also feel like, too, I don't think they would be just sending y'all to an area.
Right.
It was real bad.
1,000%, right? If there was shit going on, it would have been like,
But
I
I think,
can't
though,
go.
that's where I feel like sometimes when people live in too much fear, then
it stops
their
you.
logic of like, wait, yes, that could happen, but why would they?
But that was also my delusion of like, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just knew I was going to play soccer. And that's where I think I was more living in my value and my purpose, because there wasn't even a thought of a fear. You get what I'm saying? There wasn't a thought of, if I go over there, I'm going to fail. Like when I went to Croatia, I was on a 2-week trial. I got signed after my 9th day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But there was a chance that I was coming back.
Right.
And like,
I
now
guess that tunnel vision does really
gets you going.
Yeah.
Now on the flip side of that, the funny thing is, when I went to Croatia, I went with a duffel bag with 2 weeks worth of clothes, right? Because the fear was like, yo, I can't move all my shit out here, because if I go out here and don't get signed.
So where was the rest of your stuff?
Home.
Oh.
Yeah, I brought
so you
soccer
were sending stuff back as you kept traveling.
Well, I went from England to Spain. I brought my shit with me because that was a 2-hour flight, right? I sent some stuff home.
Okay.
And then when I was in Spain for 8 months, and then I came home and I shipped stuff back, and then I took stuff back with me.
Oh, I see.
And then I was home for 2 months ish, and then got the opportunity to go to Croatia.
I see.
So then at that point, it was like, okay, you're on a 2-week trial.
Yeah.
They're gonna decide in the next 14 days if they're gonna sign you. I lived in the value and the pride of like, I'm about to go make this shit. I don't care about what's going on out there.
Yeah.
But the fear was like, bro, only bring 2 weeks worth of stuff, because if you don't get signed, you coming right back.
See, I'm the opposite when it comes to like that kind of packing, because when I go, like, say if I'm like going somewhere just for like a quick little weekend trip, my mind would tell me like, oh, I only need X amount of clothes because like it's a quick turnaround time. But then part of me is like, no, I do need to actually pack like 2 weeks worth of things, because what about the vibes? Like, there could be endless amount of vibes. I don't want to not have the improper outfit. So I got to plan for all these vibes that could possibly happen. Man.
When I was out there, once I found out I was staying, I played.
So you should like call your family and be like, hey, mail me back?
I went and bought mad shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I guess that's easier.
Yeah, the team that I was playing for, they were paying for my housing.
Oh.
They were paying for my food, and I was getting like a small
like
salary.
Stipend?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we were getting paid per game, and then like there were bonuses for games. So if we won, we got a bonus. If you got man of the match, you got a bonus. You know what I mean? So like, if I didn't have to pay for my apartment or my food, and I just made 300 kuna on a Saturday, All right, bet.
So you like that's like big money out there?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't translate much over here.
Yeah, I know.
But because the dollar was 7-1, so if I sent $100 over there, it was 700 kuna.
I see.
Yeah. So like, but if I made 300 in a weekend,
yeah.
All right, bet. We going out, and I'm about to go to Zara Men on Sunday.
Ooh, I didn't know Zara had that big of a reach.
In Europe, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I went out there wasn't that fear of like, oh my God, what if I come back home? Yeah. You know what I mean? There was the delusion of I'm going out there and I'm getting this contract. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like fear often disguises itself as responsibility or procrastination or perfectionism, where it's like, I gotta get this right. And you try to wrap it as this pretty thing of like, oh, I'm a perfectionist or I'm responsible, but really you're hiding from something you're afraid of.
Yeah, I mean, I think people, and like I've been victim to this too, of just like, I think people definitely play it safe. I think I definitely have played it safe in my 20s, that even in this last year in my 20s, I'm just kind of like, is there anything that I said I've really wanted to do that I'm just like, I should do it? Because this is my last year in my 20s, because when I get to my 30s, I'm going to be like, can't really do that. That was like your 20s stuff. So because I think like your 20s are made for like the mistakes, to like really push your boundaries, see like what will stick, what won't stick, so that way when you get into your 30s, you're moving a lot like smarter, a lot quicker, because like you kind of navigated the ins and outs of what works for you, what hasn't worked for you, and then you just kind of like take that along. But I don't know, for me, I feel like it's different for me just because like I kind of catapulted my life. So I guess I have done it a little bit, but like I catapulted my life at 22 when a lot of my peers weren't. So
like you jumped right into adulthood.
Yeah, because I was just like, I need money. I can't be going on this trip with no money. So I was like, I need a job. And I also was like, I want to get out of town. So I took the first job that was hiring me.
So my thing about your statement is, and the one asterisk to this is, unless you have kids. Because I feel like even if you're in a relationship, and if you're in a relationship in your 30s and it's the right one and it's a healthy one, this still applies. I feel like the only time this changes is if you have a kid. Your 30s are your 20s with more money and more wisdom. Because you can do...
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
But that's what, like, when you turn 30, the shit that you're doing in your 20s doesn't stop.
Some things should, though. Like, there should be certain things that you should be like...
I think it amplifies.
I mean, maybe it amplifies, but I don't know. I just think, like, certain things that I have done in my 20s, I feel like, girl, you can't be doing that in your 30s. You gotta be
like what? Can you please give me an example? Because here's my thing, right? And maybe this is a bad example, right? In your 20s, you are doing a trip to Miami, a trip to Vegas, a trip to LA, right? Not you. I'm like in general.
Like just
right?
traveling?
Yeah, like let's say like, oh, I got money. Let me go do a Miami trip, a Vegas trip, whatever, right? You turn 30, well, shit. I've already done Vegas, Miami, LA. Let me go to Ibiza. Let me go to Prague, Spain. Let me go to Prague, right? Your Miami trips turn into overseas trips. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, like they definitely like evolve.
It amplify again, unless you have a kid, because even if you have a partner and, like I said, a healthy, right relationship, you're either doing that with them, or it's like, hey, babe, I'm about to go to Portugal for 4 days. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously,
I got my forever brokey roommate, my dog. So
see, but
I can't be doing too much.
I don't got those, but again, in living in your purpose, you know what feeds your soul. Those trips for you probably travel at this point more than I do. And when we first met, I was the one that was out every 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? So like you go on trips, that's what feeds your soul. That's what you value. That's part of who you are.
Yes.
So that's not going to stop in your 30s. It should pick up.
No. I've been trying to think this whole time of an example of like stupid shit that I was doing in my 20s. I'm like, I don't need to be doing this in my 30s. But I've dropped the ball, so we're going to wrap around back to that
I
one.
think that when you get to 30, I think the older you get, people live more in their fears than they do their values and principles.
Well, yeah, because society is great at telling you, especially for women, you know, your biological clock is going down. Other people, it's just like, you know, you're getting older, so it's like your body's not going to be able to do as much as before, or just in general, like things aren't going to be around as much anymore. So it's like, you got to do it like instantly. You got to do it now. Try to jam pack as much as you can now. But it's like, you don't have to do that. I think for me, I've also learned, since we're talking about traveling, I was very big on like, oh, I got to go like somewhere for 2 weeks. Like that's my big
You
vacation.
got money.
But then I realized like, okay, I can also break up those 2 weeks where like I could do mini trips here or there
Right.
and just like experience more in that same amount of time than just saying like, oh, let me go to this place for 2 whole weeks. I will say though, like going for the 10 days in Belize, that definitely was a game changer for me. I feel like that really opened up my eyes to a lot more than I'm just like, yeah, I'm not made to stay in the same place for too long.
I feel it. You know I feel that.
So,
Do you think that your biggest life choices and experience are a product of fear or value? I mean, yeah, like value and principle.
my biggest life choices that I've done so far.
Yeah. I'll let you answer it first. Yo, them birds is crazy. Yo, come in here. You come in here and answer the question,
They
bro.
having a community meeting.
Facts.
Like, it's a community meeting time. They probably talking about the bullshit about the freaking street being blocked off still.
I don't mind it.
I hate it because I went the wrong way again.
I almost do it every time I come from that way. Yeah.
But anyway,
They heard us.
I think I have like the biggest changes I've done in my life have been both. Like me moving out of state after college to like a whole new state, no family, no friends nearby. I feel like for me that was a sense of just like, I know I was made to do more in this life, that I felt like I couldn't get that where I was. So I'm like, I gotta move. So that was me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push myself and go. Coming back, that was definitely out of fear, because originally I was supposed to move out west, but that didn't work out. So then I was just like, little slight panic. Then I was like, what's the next best thing? So I was like, I'll just move back to Connecticut. Cause I was like, it's familiar. I know a lot of people there. I'm gonna just figure it out. But even too, just like going to UConn, that was the Lulu right there. Like I was even surprised I got into UConn, because
Really?
in my head at the time, like where I came from, like UConn felt very much like if you were not, you know, your salutatorian, valedictorian, like if you weren't cum de la 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 la, like me, I did well, but like I wasn't it.
For context, you're also not a Connecticut resident.
Yeah, so like
that's why when I said really,
yeah,
I also had to remember.
I learned that very quickly.
Yeah,
that people are just like, oh no, like Connecticut's usually like the top choices because like it's just a local school
for us. Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, I get
Which
that.
is no shade. It doesn't make it. Yeah,
because there were a lot of schools back home for me that were like that. That I'm just like, oh yeah, like I guess I'll apply here just for like whatever.
Right.
But yeah, so I definitely think these last couple of years, though, I have felt like I've made some moves out of fear and some moves just based upon like I need to push myself because I see like my end goal, like I see my value of what I want to do. So I'm like, I can't do that being stagnant in other things. So
I feel like your last point brings me to my point of that your fears, depending how you view them, can form your values and principles.
that's true.
Because if you have a fear of failure, you're going to go to certain extents to make sure you don't fail.
Yeah, like you just kind of revert back to what you know.
You were saying, and I'm paraphrasing, like you have a fear of being like stagnant or being in the same place. So that forces you to travel. Yeah. That has now become part of who you are. Traveling is a value, is a principle. It feeds your soul. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think when you, the overlying and the biggest point of all this is like, it's okay to have fears in life as long as you don't give in to them and have the perspective that says, okay, this right over here is real.
Yeah.
But how do I flip it to then propel me through life?
Yeah, I mean, I've always said this for some time now, but like I truly am like split down the middle of like how people think, because you know they say some people are left-sided thinkers, some people are right-sided thinkers. I'm truly like in the middle because I will first be very thinking heavily out of emotion, but then at some point the logic will just kind of kick in and just it'll like wake me up and be like, all right, like.
But logic isn't always right.
It is.
Logic is practical.
I mean, it is practical, but I think it's right if you are going based off of like the facts of what you have, what you know is working for you. Yes, there's still that area of what if, or, you know, you could be like 85% sure or like 90% sure, but you're still not that full 100 sure on certain things. But I think overall you still have to allow you, it's almost like it's a trust fall of just like you're going off of that guided faith and blindness of like you don't fully know what's going to happen, but you know based off what is happening right now that like you're still going to go this way anyway, and just take the skills and the lessons that you've learned along the way to kind of help build that road for you.
Yeah, I think that
in a lot of words, making it short.
I think that it's easier. And I really didn't think this going into this conversation, but I think it's when you have a strong perspective and a strong mind, it's easier to start living in your fear. Because if you're living in the fear, you are then, I got to get away from that. You get what I'm saying? I fear failure. What's on the other end of that? Success. I fear rejection. How do I not get rejected? Now, the end result might not always be good. You know what I mean? I fear being judged, so I'm going to live this way. Well, guess what? On that way, you're being something that maybe you're not. You get what I'm saying? But I think you almost have to live in the fear to then get to the other side, which is morals and values. But that fear has to exist. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, I mean, they feed off of each other. It's kind of like that balance of...
What's that shit? Yin and yang? Mm-hmm. Like, I really think it's like when people say you can't know the good days without knowing the bad days. Yeah. You can't have, values and principles without knowing what failure or negativity or your fears are.
Yeah, and I think also, too, like, rejection is humbling. Like, oof. It should be teaching you,
be humble,
of just like
sit down.
Yeah, like, sometimes you do gotta sit down. Just be like, you can't go up in there thinking you know everything just yet, because sometimes you gotta still learn the program. And then you could flex once you learn the program. Like, okay, now I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when it's like little kids, you know, little kids will come in and they're like, oh, I already know this. So like, they're like, yeah, I'm going to pop my shit. And it's just like, whoa. You don't know this program. You don't know this classroom rules yet. But it's like that balance of you don't want to diminish that confidence and that personality and that authenticity. But like at the same time too, you still have to adapt to your surroundings because at the end of the day, especially just how the world is moving, the people who are most adaptable will be the ones that are the last ones standing.
Mic drop. I think with that, hit him with the little kill. No ducking. No ducking. No ducking. All right, Ash. I think I got no ducking this week. This question is on par with the topic.
On brand.
Do you think that you are misunderstood or people don't take the time to properly understand you or get to know you?
Sorry, I just realized I stepped in some gum.
How do you say some poop? I was going to be like, stuff.
Nah, I would be so sad if I stepped in poo on these shoes. I would have to throw them away.
Why?
Because the last time I had some shoes I really liked and I stepped in some poo and I tried to save the shoes, no matter what I did, it still smelled like poo. And I was so upset.
Well, don't duck the question. I see what you're trying to do.
Oh, no. I was gonna answer right after. Do I feel that people misunderstand me?
Do you feel that you are misunderstood?
Yep.
Or that people didn't take the time to understand or get to know you?
To be honest, like, I think it's a little bit of the latter, but I lean more towards to people didn't take the time to understand me. Because as I've gotten older, I've realized that, in the words of Miss Taylor,
Tiana Taylor?
yes.
Oh.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
As you shouldn't be.
As I shouldn't be. But I also have learned that not everybody knows how to handle tea. Like some people who get tea, they instantly want to drink that shit. Boom, you're gonna burn your mouth.
Sometimes you gotta blow that. Ash just want to be blown. That's it. She just want to be cool dog. She just want that on her.
Nah, not even.
Sometimes Ash just want a little blow.
Hey yo, not even. I just think that some people are coffee drinkers. Some people are tea drinkers.
Both of which need to be blown.
Or just, some people get their coffee iced.
Okay. I don't.
But yeah, so I just think that it's okay if not everybody understands me. I've stopped trying to explain myself to people. So yeah,
it is 8:21. What are they doing?
They're having their community meeting.
Bruh, they should be asleep.
They probably
bat's about to come out.
They probably talking about the dogs next door.
All right, well, that was a good answer. Thank you. No duck. Nothing was ducked.
Nope. Just bing. Hit it right on the head. So let's do some keep it or leave it. Keep it or leave it. So, today actually it started off a little chilly. But then when I got out of work, I was like, hold on a minute.
That's New England.
It was bright as hell and very warm. So my keep it or leave it is summer outside edition. Because we getting hopefully outside soon. Because it just keeps getting cold.
I'm inside, but you outside.
So, right. We outside.
Like a belly button.
Bitch, we outside tonight. So my first one. Day parties are replacing the club. Keep it or leave it.
Keep it only because I fuck more with a lounge than a club now.
Okay. Do you like a day party though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep it. Like, I fuck with a day party.
To me, I feel like the perfect science is being able to enjoy yourself and still get home at a reasonable time.
That's not why I like day parties.
I understand that. But I'm just saying, though, like, the people who really have it down to a science, I was like, that is a skill.
I didn't turn up to then go home and make sure I got to sleep at a reasonable time.
It's not even that, though, but it's just like, you still just, you're in your house being able to do whatever you want to do.
If I'm drunk and come home, I'm not doing nothing productive.
Okay, but
I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not...
Are you going to be drunk and productive outside?
If I needed to be productive, I wouldn't got drunk.
But it doesn't matter about being productive at home. Like, sometimes, like, the vibe at home is just, that's your vibe.
I feel you, but the people that are like, oh, I went to the day party because I was home by 7. Like, I didn't go party to have a curfew. I went to go party, and it was going to end when it ended. Now, don't get me wrong. Day parties are vibes, and that's fire. But I party and partake in extracurriculars different than other people.
No, that's fair. I think, though, because of the way Connecticut is set up in nightlife culture, you have to almost be out earlier to get your still max amount of time because shit's done by 12:30.
Nah, 1:30.
Okay, but like 1:30 you're leaving, but like can't get no liquor, can't, like, music starting to get...
I got mine.
And where is it?
At home.
Exactly.
The pregame, and then I got a couple spots before I go where I'm ending up.
And then you could come back and drink some more.
Yeah.
In the comfort of your home.
Okay.
All right, next one. Every event does not need a section. Keep it or leave it.
Keep it. Agreed. Yeah.
So you're not for the sections, like...
So I went to Houston, and I think Spencer said I did Houston wrong. I don't know. I thought I did Houston. I did the brunch. I did the strippers. I did everything that Houston has to offer, right? But everywhere we went had sections.
Yeah.
And it was so corny to me.
Why? Not everybody wants to be, like, all on top of everybody else.
You're 100% right, but like... It was just like it was like a dick measuring like look at us in our section with these bottles and these bitches. And it's like I don't want the bottles or the bitches, but like we can we can all coexist and just like vibe out. To me, section flex culture is corny.
Classism.
I'm not old. You damn right I ain't old. Ja Rice. His name's Dries.
I don't know. I feel like I do enjoy a cute little section just because I'm like, I like to sit.
See, but then that goes back to what we were talking about earlier about club versus lounge.
Right. Like I gotten to a point now where I'm like, no, like I want to be able to have a seat. Like I want to be able to
like
sit
if,
at some point.
But that's why I'm cool with a lounge because I'm always gonna have a seat. Feel me?
I don't know. Some lounges it be
like
sparse.
The only time I probably go to a club is if I'm out of town.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to none of these clubs out here.
Club where?
Drake.
Hookah culture is getting overrated.
I thought hookah culture died.
I mean,
I didn't know people outside of Dominican still did it.
Yeah, I feel like if anything, they be like, where the bottles, where the hookah, where the bitches.
You go to New York, you can't go without a hookah.
Yeah. I mean,
to each his own. Though I just don't take part, so for me, it's not. You know.
I mean, it's a little cute, little vibey vibe if you feeling for it.
I smoke hookah the next day. I wake up feeling like I smoked 10 packs of cigarettes.
I mean, it is all still tobacco.
Like my throat be dry. Like hookah's just not for me.
Yeah, definitely gotta stay careful with it.
Mondo, what up, big dog?
So, next on the list, people spend more time recording the vibe than actually enjoying it.
Yes. Leave it, but yes. Look, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like, you're at a concert, how many times?
Bro.
And you were like, nah, I'll go back and watch those videos. How many, like, I've been trying to be more mindful of what I record.
Yeah.
Simply because, like, I know I'm not going back to look at that.
I feel like people also like to, give a little show on the story so people could live through their story.
I like.
That's fair.
Depending where I'm at.
Yeah.
More times than not, like, I'll be on vacay. I'll be somewhere, and I'm just there.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
To me, a picture is more valuable sometimes, depending where I'm at, than a video. But like, if I'm at a game, a sporting event, whatever, a concert, yeah, I'll flick a couple pics. But like, how many times have you been here like this, and I'm watching the concert through my phone? I'm not even really watching the concert.
I've tried to limit myself to only record the songs that I really love when I'm at a concert.
Fair.
Because I'm like this is my song. So like I want to be able to have that memory when I look back and be like, wow, I really did go to that concert and they sang the song and I was there for that song.
And then my videos don't never look as good as you and I could have the same phone and you record like a fire ass video and then I record some shit and I'm like,
honestly, people have really been studying
the settings,
how to actually use their camera the way they should be. So.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Leave that shit alone, because just enjoy the vibe. Because why you spend all that money anyway?
To be on your phone. Fuck, nigga.
Summer flings are low-key better than serious relationships. We keeping or leaving the summer flings.
Who gets in summer? Now, summer flings, if you have multiple of them, you're doing it right. If you have one summer fling, you did it wrong. Because who gets cuffed in the summer?
I feel like summer flings is a little shaky.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, you trying to be outside.
Nothing serious started in the summer. Yeah, so,
you're not doing
if you got cuffed in the summer, you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
I stand on that.
All right. If the function starts at 4, Black people should stop showing up at 8.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Honestly?
Yeah, I agree. Save that for Friday. That's got to be one of Friday's questions.
I think the reasonable adult responsibleness amount of time you should be late is without an actual reason to be late. Like, if you come from another function, okay. But, like, if you have nothing else but that vibe that's happening, you really should not be showing up, like, 2 hour plus late.
I was going to say 90 minutes.
Like, because, okay, I think the mentality is, all right, maybe they're not fully set up. Maybe they still, doing last minute things, getting ready, which that sometimes happens. Then you're like, okay, so I'm not going to show up exactly at that time. For me, I really try to push it to be like 45 minutes. Like, I'm going to show up within the first 45 minutes.
You're still on time? Yeah,
because I think also, too, I'm thinking about, like, all right, who else is coming? Are my friends going to, like, show up at that same time so we can all just, like, get there together so I don't have to be, like, waiting?
I just don't understand why. So a nigga going to show up 4 hours late.
Yeah, that's
and then be
crazy.
Like, the food's half eaten, the games is gone, the vibe. Thank you.
Buki, the vibes was
2 hours ago. Like, yeah, niggas, do better this summer and don't show up 4 hours late. Please. Again, if you had other things, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But you ain't got to show up 4 hours late just because you didn't want to be the first person there. Newsflash, other niggas was there before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Outside culture got expensive. Brunch should not cost $120.
Brunch is stupid.
Ooh.
I don't get the point of brunch. I'm spending $100 something
breakfast at lunchtime,
and I'm spending $100 something to drink your champagne and orange juice. I don't understand.
So what you say? You got mimosas at home? That's
no,
what you're saying?
I don't need to drink nobody's mimosa. I have been to a couple brunches that were a great time, by the way. But
okay, this is sounding very.
None of those were in Connecticut, and on top of it,
but that's fine though. We're just talking about brunch in general.
Brunch don't need to cost an arm and a leg and a soul. No,
but that gratuity gonna be in there.
Give me an all you can drink. If you want to charge me that,
give me that at brunches though.
No, it'd be all you can eat, all you can drink mimosas. I want an all you can drink liquor. I want an all you could drink Ciroc and Sprite. I want an all you.
That's not how. I don't know. I feel like because brunch is so commercialized and they have so many bodies there, they're not going to just.
You're right. They're gonna lose.
Up,
I agree.
Yeah, they're not gonna use up the good shelf.
That's why I don't want to do it.
That's fine for me. Brunch hate to see me coming.
Brunch.
I love me a good brunch, and I also make sure if I'm going to brunch the way I want to brunch, I'm gonna have the pockets to brunch.
Oh no, for sure. That side of it. If you're gonna do something,
I do think some brunches can have gotten a little outlandish, but I feel like
I just don't get it.
That's when because it's a popularized thing. So now places are like, okay, how can we market off of this?
No,
because
I get that. I just don't get the hype.
Oh, because people want to shake ass at 12.
Bro, there was a party in Boston last week. It was 9 a.m. something, 9 a.m. bash or some the party started at 9 a.m.
Okay. And I think I did see something about that.
And my homeboy went and I was like, yo, so what time did you get there? And he was like 9:30.
That's a little too early for me to start the brunch vibes, but to each their own.
But no, it was like a club. Like it was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a brunch thing. Like they were in a club, whatever, at 9 a.m. And there was actually people in there, and like, but the videos progressed. Like he showed me 9, 10, 10:30, 11, like whatever.
I'm like, people wake up at 9 sometimes.
Bruh, I told him, I was like, you wake me up to be at a party by 9, you gonna see a different side of me that like you ain't gonna, cause I'm gonna just turn all the way up. I went to Tequila Fest the other day. I was drunk in 15 minutes.
But that was in the evening time though.
No, I know. I'm just talking.
Oh. Yeah. Brunch hate to see me coming.
Yeah. Brunch would be surprised to see me coming.
Okay. Matching outfits with your friends every weekend is doing too much.
1000%. Be your own person. Stop being stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you never like
matched with my friends? No.
Or like a little color coordinating.
You come to my house and I see we in the same outfit, I'll go into that bedroom and change.
Hey yo. I'll be like, you came to my house. I had this on first because I was first in my house to wear it.
And we are now in my house. Well, I can't send you back home to go change. Yo, let me just go change real quick. I don't want to match.
I'm not changing.
I'm not matching you.
Who wore it better?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. People need to normalize staying home without feeling like they're missing out. So how you feel about the FOMO? You feel like people need to leave that or keep it?
So let me tell you something. And I was actually telling Lexus the other day.
I was like, what you about to tell me that I don't know?
So in past lives, in past relationships, right? Mm-hmm. I would stay home and I hated staying home because I was bored. And I don't know if it was like FOMO or like I was just bored in that situation and didn't want to be home on a Friday, Saturday, whatever.
But why did you not want to go in the first place?
Not, maybe we just didn't go out. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Whereas now, like, I'll find myself home on a Friday and I'll be like, all right, cool, what we watching? It's like, you know what I'm like, I don't got no beef with staying in. Like, granted, there are times and weekends where it's like, yo, like, all right, babe, we or I or you, whatever, gonna go do something.
Yeah.
But now if we're in on a Friday, I got no beef. Like,
I wouldn't say I have FOMO. I don't like when I decide to plan out my schedule and then everybody want to hit me up. Oh, you free this day? You free this day? I'm like, where were you when I was planning? Because now I can't go. Now I'm busy.
See, that's where you and I are different. You a planning motherfucker. I'm a just like a, which is fire.
Oh no, I still like the spontaneity.
I'm the like planning, right? Mm-hmm. This dude that I work with, he's having a stag. White people do that, right?
Oh, okay.
He getting married. Mm-hmm. So he sent us the shit like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So we at work today and dude was like, yo, you know when Jalen stag is me, my boy, and then the dude whose stag it is. Mm-hmm. Yo, you know when Jalen stag? I was like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's coming up. He said, yo, it's this Saturday. Ooh. And I was like,
guess you're not going to be there.
Granted, like I already paid for my ticket.
Oh, so you have to be there.
But on the side of it of like planning and shit, like I forgot. Like,
Yeah.
you can't book me too far in advance because, like, I'm gonna forget. My feelings might change. My mood might change. Like, catch me within 3 to 10 days of something you want me to do.
Okay.
3 to 10 days, I got you. Anything out of that,
Yeah.
I'm not responsible to show up. Unless it's something important.
Just all the things of like how my schedule, because again too, like I've been a very busy person where like I'm moving every hour of the day to now where like I have some slower moments, but even still though, I have gotten to a point where I'm like, if y'all want me somewhere, I need to know in at least some advance notice. Like, the last minute shit, sometimes I'm here for it if I'm just like, yeah, like, let's fuck around and just, like, find out. But there's other times where I'm just like, I'm not driving all the way out there to do X, Y, and Z no more like I used to. And especially in this gas economy.
Oh, yeah, y'all getting 40 out of me.
Like, you not catching me too many places no more.
Yeah, I felt that.
But yeah, I definitely feel like I feel for my fellow FOMOs, but y'all gotta, I don't know, just go then. Or not, I don't know.
Should have been.
Last but not least, summer bodies are overrated. Confidence is the real flex. So we leaving summer bodies and we coming in with confidence.
Nah. I can't co-sign that shit. Nah. Cause
so you saying people gotta get summertime fine?
No, you should. I'm saying you should be comfortable in the skin that you're in. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's more about the health of than how you look. Okay. Because you could still be unfit looking and still be healthy.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So like, but for me, like, and I'm not body shaming, but I'm just, for me, it's more about like, part of being summer fit is the health that comes with it. Okay. You get what I'm saying? But also like, I ain't about to just sit here and be like, yo, fuck that summer fit shit and just let go. You feel me? That is an egregious statement. Like, nah.
Some people are confident in their dad bod.
Yes, be confident, but be better. I'm just saying. I'm never gonna tell somebody to not be healthy. Like, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah. Just be healthy, be better. That's it. I ain't saying you got to pull up with a 6-pack and arms, but like, and also sometimes you might be confident, but that also doesn't mean you love what you see.
That's fair.
Feel me? So like, get in a body that you love. Yep. Tie it in with some confidence and be better and be healthy. Okay. That's it. That's the quote.
So what we keeping and what we leaving?
Leaving summer bodies. Like, okay, leave that weak shit. Like, come ready. Okay. I ain't saying you gotta have a 6-pack and shit, but like,
but better, you know when summer start.
Better yourself. Okay. You know what I mean? And then if you didn't get your summer body this year and you want to be at the cookout rubbing your belly and letting your titties out, cool. Cool. Walk in your truth and try again next year, but just know that, like, you know, be better, be healthy, and be ready.
That's fair.
And be, you know, like, considerate. You know? Bring, you know how you be like, bring back shame in 26. Bring back consideration. Because sometimes you know.
Oh yeah, no,
you know them girls with the butty shorts and they be up here and it's like, baby girl, you ain't had to come out like that. Yeah. Bring back consideration. Because now I'm an asshole if I say so.
No, I feel that. I definitely feel like, you know, as we're getting into the warmer weathers, definitely be... If you're not going to be considerate to thy fellow neighbor, be considerate for thyself. So, like, make sure, you know, we're just keeping a clean, healthy lifestyle. Like, we're not
That's
coming,
it. Be better, be healthy.
Yeah, like,
that's
we
it.
don't gotta, the body odor and all those things. Like, be able to be considerate.
Like, if you gotta put deodorant in separate places, that's cool.
like, that's fine.
That's fine. That's what you gotta do.
Right.
I'm not mad at you.
No.
That's it. Listen. Be better, be healthy. That's it.
And your friends need to be your friends for real.
Yeah.
Cause if they not being your friends, then
they not your friend.
I don't know.
Fuck what you mean.
So.
Well, shit. That brings us to our high moment. That's you, right?
Sure. I could do it for today's.
Shit. Did I fuck that up?
I think you were doing it actually, but.
Oh. I mean, I could come up with a high moment.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like.
Because we had a guest the last 2 weeks, so it was kinda...
No, that's fair. That is fair. My high moment has definitely been, I don't know, I feel like the week just started, but I'm trying to think about last week. I definitely think overall, my high moment for just between like last month to this month has really just been about like consistency and like trying to create like consistent routines. Because I think that they say like it takes about 3 weeks.
21 days.
Yeah, about to create a routine for yourself. So definitely been trying to be mindful of like the bad routines, the good routines. The routines are kind of like somewhere in the middle. And like, how do we fix those? So, if y'all trying to get consistent, just gotta do a little bit every day.
Okay.
And be mindful of your not so great routines.
And that brings us to our 15 seconds of fame. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
It don't matter.
My 15 seconds of fame starts with you.
Oh.
The viewer.
Oh.
The listener.
Wow.
The person that is consuming this. If you don't like what is going into your mind, your body, and soul, you don't have to accept everything that comes your way. Sometimes it's failure. Sometimes it's success. Sometimes it's other people's bullshit. But what you don't have to do is accept everything that is given to you. You have the power to say no.
That was like a real ass infomercial.
How'd I get here, podcast?
Have you ever... Oh. Shit. Why would you lean towards me?
Hantavirus.
And cough.
Shit. See, so for motherfuckers that say they don't know if I'm coughing or sneezing, that was a cough.
Well, I knew it was a cough because you looked me dead in my soul.
Like that little cat. And I'm like...
Yo.
I covered. Fuck. Say no.
All right. I was going to say before all of your shenanigans started shenaning that have you ever thought about doing they're not necessarily voiceovers but like commentary on videos?
Listen, I'm willing to do anything that's gonna make us blow. My whole price is very low right now. If it's gonna make us blow, I'm willing to do it. Cause
that just reminded me of
I'll spar with a homeless man.
Wait. Hold on.
Bro.
How did we get there?
I will work at a KFC for a day. I'm just see the stupid shit that go viral. I'm willing to do it.
I'm just saying, like, there have been a lot of funny videos that have come onto my timeline lately where it's people just, like, commentating, kind of like how Snoop does it with the animal videos, but it's this one guy, I forget his name, but, like, he's just so funny. But, like, a lot of, like, the jokes that he says reminds me of, like, some jokes you will say that I'm like, maybe you should look into that.
Listen, if it's going to make us blow, call me Curtis Blow.
Oh, all right, Curtis.
Call me...
Is that with a K or a C?
Call me Ike. If it's going to make me blow, call me Ike. You be Tina.
First of all, slow down. I really don't know how we get there. And I'm not eating the cake. But anyways, my 15 seconds of fame is... today was a very tiring day for me.
Tell me about it.
It was a very long day for me.
You was wrestling second graders?
No, I gave up that life a little while
I
ago.
got like 5 more weeks in that bitch.
But you know, I saw it through. So my 15 seconds of fame is sometimes when you're not going to want to do something, when you don't have the energy to do something, and when you're mentally just checked out, you still gotta see it through.
Fuck yeah. With that being said, this is the best fucking podcast in CT, y'all. Y'all gotta get with us.
Spinny chairs, furry
Soft
chairs, any kind of chair.
It's a fucking rap.
See y'all Friday.
Yeah.
Why are you getting so angry?